Welcome to another episode of the After the Whistle podcast. My name is Smiley and I'm joined by Van Gelder, Corey, and Crack. We are back to having an almost full house. It's been an exciting weekend of football action, so we jump right into it, starting off with the Premier League team of the season, which was announced earlier this week. That selection has caused a bit of controversy, particularly among some of us over here. So before anything, let me just quickly go through the team of the season that was announced by the Premier League. In goal, they had Martials of Nottingham Forest. Right back was Trent Alexander-Arnold. Centre backs were Van Dijk and Gabriel. Left back, Kerkez of Bournemouth. In midfield, they had Declan Rice, Gravenberch, and Cole Palmer. And then up front, it was Salah, Isak, and Matheus Cunha. First, let me just start with Van Gelder because if you way move the worry, I'm way to disturb you about this team. So, Van Gelder, what do you make of this team of the season? And is there anybody you would replace, even though your answer is already obvious?
Largely, I agree to most part of it, except that right back thing. Make they don't can't tell me Trent for it. I beg you, make serious for it. I'm not an Arsenal fan, and I think what be named Seth. Them are also Seth.
Thank you.
I think he has been a very, very competent right back.
You correct guy.
And I'm not even and I hate Arsenal Football Club. So
You correct guy.
don't try that same plus me. Also, bro, the best defensive midfielder in the league this season has been Moises Caicedo. Make nobody lie for here. Make nobody triumph for anywhere. He has been the best defensive midfielder in the league from in August to today. It's not a lie. If did there, it be facts. I don't want to hear make anybody try to talk. Every time they compare him to some midfielder, the only midfielder he come close with the guy he did there, the Gravenberch. But if I did choose one of the two, I did take Moises all day, every day, twice on Sunday.
So let me just ask you, when was the last time you saw a team of the season which didn't have the best midfielder of the champions in it?
Says a lot.
I don't think I've ever seen one. However, someone might argue that Gravenberch is not the best midfielder in Liverpool.
I mean, so the thing is, if Gravenberch was not in it, then it should probably be McAllister. So it wouldn't be Caicedo either way. First of all, let me just go to the bench because Caicedo wasn't even on the bench. On the bench, they had Milinkovic of Nottingham Forest on the bench, Robinson of Fulham, Chris Wood, Saka, Bruno Fernandes, McAllister, Saliba, and Haaland. So Caicedo, who you are arguing for, it's not like they even considered him for the bench, and it was like a tight competition between him and Gravenberch. He wasn't selected at all.
First of all, we not say the Premier League, them biased to Liverpool. That one everybody know. We have the day we know. And the kind sometimes
don't let Fred hear you say that.
It be facts. it not be PGMOL. That one the referee people the referee them fool. But the Premier League themselves, they are biased to Liverpool. Liverpool win. See the way they couldn't even contain their see how quickly they brought team of the season out. Meanwhile, we have 3 matches more to go.
We not finish the season.
Then carry team of the season cap. Take Trent put right back because they not say they can't left. Masa, let them know.
But to be fair, team of the season always comes before the season ends.
But usually it not be this early. Like they will not play this one.
How many games left? How many games left?
Vangara, they can.
Like 3 games left. Which kind of agenda that's
right now? If we
set agenda,
when they bought it house was 4 games left. 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
Crack with the set agenda, they you come plus facts.
No. The agenda of the Premier League, most of the writers, sports writers and things being Liverpool fans and Liverpool sympathizers, that's facts. That one there, they can't fight it. That one there, we've known for a long time. Even them right since the time there's Liverpool, the way then they move, we know. That agenda, they can't do anything about it. But the Premier League team of the season, if you don't push that agenda and you have like 5 Liverpool players in the first 11, that boy will not say, Massa, this will lie. You understand? Because the overall season, this season, it has been underwhelming. So it won't be like any wild, like, bro, Liverpool not play any wild ball where we've known Liverpool, the years then dominates FCT, see them at top. You can't compare this Liverpool team and performance to that time.
110%.
Yeah, that's why just Nottingham Forest and these annoying teams can't spot 4 teams. Make it look like it's competitive, but per what we've seen, it's underwhelming. Like Liverpool won
Yeah.
the title so easily. That's my other agenda where I go come. But that one, you the Bangera cook, I will come.
Yeah, but see, at the
You
end
see,
of the day, I don't know how they made that Premier League. I don't know what matrices they used because I can't find matrices that Gravenberg outperforms Caicedo in. Like if it be eye test stats, I don't know what then they take use where they say make make the
okay,
two of the three Liverpool
okay, let me
midfielders days.
let me ask you let me ask you a question because at the moment,
Mm.
out of the midfield three, you already have a Chelsea player in there. So are you saying that Chelsea, who have a possibility of finishing seventh, should have two of the three midfield slots? Like, which justification can you use to have
If
two of
they've
the
been
three
the
midfield
best
slots?
players in the league in those positions, I don't know what you
Smiley,
want
Because
make a
if you
talk.
go back to the beginning of this award, there's been no
Smiley.
season where one team has gotten two midfield slots and they are not either the champions or second place. So for you to be possibly sixth or seventh place
Smiley,
and think that
Smiley.
your players play past
You're currently
everybody.
being too nice. You're currently being too nice. See, even the Palmer it did there safe, enough for day there. Somebody since January, score goal, make assist,
Master, that be
contributing.
15 goals, 10 assists.
Make I finish.
15 goals,
Who
10
not get
assists.
who not get 15 goals, 10 assists? See,
Yeah, that be
can I tell
Saka
you
in best.
so,
That be Saka in best season for Arsenal. Make no.
I have something. I have something to say. I have something to say. The Bible they tell you say before you go remove pecking somebody in eye, if you remove the log in your eye or whatever that verse says, right? And before you throw stones, know you live in a glass house. This Saicedo agenda you won't push no. Unless you dey take and replace Palmer in that team inside. Unless you dey take and replace Cole Palmer in that team inside, because I'm not even taking Palmer over Mbuemo. I'm not even doing that.
thank you.
Sorry,
I'm
but
not even
numbers don't
doing that.
lie. I'm sorry, but numbers don't lie.
Master, don't do that numbers thing. Look, you see, you do that numbers thing where you did there. Cole Palmer and Kasa this season, everything happened in the first half of the season for him. This second half of the season, what has he done for you?
In sharp
What has
pass.
he done?
If it today
All
with
I-
them, that's
all I know
This
be
second
say
half,
since
what has he
December.
done? Cole Palmer this
Since
season,
wait,
he play
Adikam.
ball pass. Let me tell you something. This season, Cole Palmer he play ball pass Bruno.
No, that one day I go fit talk say that be why
But Bruno
I say
dey bench.
if
Exactly,
you say
but
okay
we
make
United, we are not shouting. You
if
understand?
you say J Palmer
This I say don't tell you there. Make Palmer dey there. If Palmer dey there, that be fine. If Palmer no go dey there, way I still go dey there, make it be you. That be cool. But that more I say you won't put this season. He play he play most matches. I say most matches. He play majority of some matches as right back. You know that. You people play for right back too hard.
he dey invest.
You now you know this.
Invest. You see, you don't get tactical eye. You for go see Bromo, make he give you the third eye.
Smile me. Make we move on from this Chelsea agenda. Make we move on
See,
from
you
this
don't be
Chelsea
Chelsea
agenda.
agenda. Oh. It be fast. You put just the hate my team. Where me I see.
It no be hatred. In the history of this award, if you are going to have two players out of three slots in the same area, it probably means you're the champions or you're second place. You were in the title race, but you can't be looking from way back to the top
if
and
you
say
watch
that
Palmer in numbers, half of Palmer, they say enough for day there. Master, the numbers be too clear. The only player that's created more chances than him this season is Bruno Fernandes, and that's one chance more than him. Smiley, I don't send you the stats.
I know see.
You know what? Make I just mention the stats because you put the ball on me. Make I just mention the stats. Cole Palmer versus top 5 league midfielders. Expected assists first, goals and assists first, non-penalty goals and assists first, XG plus XA first, and non-penalty goals XA plus, I don't know what that one means. Expected goals first, non-penalty XG first, shots first, shots on target first, key passes second, crosses second, accurate crosses second, crosses to the box, goals second, non-penalty
add
goals second.
shots first and things like.
And they show you
Wait.
the
Smiley.
numbers there. My boy, he get out.
Somebody who go injury 4 months, then somebody play the whole season almost get the same stats. I mean,
They don't get almost they don't get the same stats. I beg you. This guy, your boy, he scored 5 goals this season. I lie. He scored 5 goals.
Wait, who's that?
Saka, be 5 goals he scored.
Paddy.
How many goals he scored in the league? Just tell me.
I know they search starts the way they search. But when my point is, see,
I know search. I know this starts. I know search. I did the way it just pop up on my feed.
You
know
know
me.
what?
I go search.
I
They
beg.
just taking me.
You know what? Make with Corey. I beg you. You for the team of the season. Is there anybody you agree with? Anybody you disagree with? Who would you change? Who would you put in there?
100% take out Palmer. Somebody who hasn't performed from January has no reason to be there. The season it be 9 months, 8 months. It not be 4 months you bang. Then the last 5 months you coast there. You say, hey, but I was so good in the first. At the back, it be whole season. See the way Bruno carry games for United. I'll put Bruno there over Palmer. That's one. Gravenberg then put for there too. I honestly have McAllister over Gravenberg because I don't really see that anything about that guy. McAllister has come in clutch for them, like proper clutch in matches where they were losing or something. They will score that first goal, start that giddy comeback. Apart from that, and I'll take out. Let's leave Van der Vaart, like whatever. It didn't bore me, but they say he win title, so make me left out for that. Let's take out Trent for Osofu, and then I will give the Marcel self.
No time. No time.
I think they have the
that
most clean sheets or so
most
in
clean
the season
sheets.
this season.
Marcel's
Yeah.
there. That one there. Right back self. If I go Olaina or Osofu.
Do you know? I was also thinking of Ola Aina for right back.
Cool.
Wait, who?
Ola Aina, Nottingham Forest.
Forest, my right back. Olaina.
Oh no, scratch that. Timber. I go
say
J.
it
I
be
go
you or
J.
Osofu.
Masa.
Bro, it be toss up.
I go J. Van der Vaart for the Bournemouth centre back.
It be Van Dijk.
Hey, Van Dijk. And they hit the guy pass. I don't even know what guy name. I remove him for the who's seen or who just seen or whatever.
Hoyson.
Hoyson. Yeah. I remove
That
him
boy said
because
June
you
there
know
will
what?
take him go class.
Bournemouth ball. Like this season, they're really trouble people. Even the Cunha then put there sometimes I will put Semenyo for there.
Charlie, because he become United,
Cunha,
so right now boys will exclude him
this
from
is a
things.
see. Me, I go J Cunha then take this in Bruno put that side, even though it not be left winger. But I go if I did do somebody.
But Cunha too has like clutched up like
Cunha is
big
good.
time
I'm not saying it's not good.
Wolves, man.
Like it's been very good for Wolves. Basically, he drag Wolves from relegation camp wherever them day now. So I can understand why he's there. And again, somebody might say this is quite representative. But me, the Trent thing, it be familiarity. Then listen, them just started.
Trent, I don't want to see him for there at all. Like,
bro, he not for even day bench.
I don't want to see. You know for day bench. Thank you. You know for day bench. I don't want to see those fake Liverpool fan boys.
Let's be very serious, please.
Listen, Charlie.
Anyway, let's move on. This week we have more Champions League action coming up. The second,
you know who you go jail for inside. You not talk your own.
Oh, I've already said Ola.
To not talk your own.
Crack to not talk your own. Where will the move go? Why you the hate on my boy Crack?
Hey, okay, Crack. I beg the team of the season. Who you go remove?
That'd be wild. Your man just skipped me. That'd be very wild, but it'd be cool.
First of all, you know, come top, then you say you go do. You tell me already.
First of all, me in Buemo, you know, this listing side vex me.
Thank you.
I understand the Kuna, but I'll put Kuna on the bench and put in Buemo in the first 11. Look what Buemo has done this season. Like, bro, it's crazy. I don't know why. Like, we don't have any. What was the name? The team self they play self. Brentford. Like, we should have him. We should have him there. Like, Kuna has been good, but he has more goals than Kuna. So what are we rating? Even the top 10 assists, Kuna is not part. You understand? So I don't get why Mbeumo is.
That's very interesting.
The Trent thing is a toss up, right? The Trent thing is a toss up. If he's there, fine. If he's not there, I don't mind. But Liverpool winning, definitely. If you look at most teams, them are right back. Let me see. It will be between him and Timber, all right? But in terms of progressing the ball, attacking minded, he has done more than Timber, right?
That's true.
Chelsea we've not had any other consistent right back in the league, all right? Chelsea, they play Saicedo for there today. the original man hits tomorrow, then you understand. Then United to become like bro Dallas Shah. So I don't even want to even
Arsenal,
talk
right?
about that.
Dogu,
Hey, he
Masraoui.
You
left
understand?
back. Oh.
So
Odogu there, he left back.
so like even Masraoui said if you go play the right wing back, said he has not been consistent enough to even be the one of the good right backs this season. So like the back four, I don't mind. In the middle two, bro, I'm not choosing Gravenberch over McAllister. I'm not choosing Gravenberch over Sabulai. Like I've seen them, watch them, and maybe the reason why they have him there is because there's Rice and Palmer there, and they need that. But in this formation, they are like trying to let me know that Rice is the one sitting. Rice is the one playing the six. If Rice is the one playing the six, you don't need Gravenberch there. I'd rather have McAllister over him. I'd rather have McAllister over him if we are going by the league winning. I even have Bruno there over Gravenberch. I'm not going to lie. I'm not one of the biggest
I think
Bruno
they're having
fans.
Gravenberch as the 6, dictating the tempo, like the way them Busquets
And Rice be 8.
Then Rice be 8, box to box 8.
If even you they play so this formation before 3-3, if even Gravenberch they sit as the 6, even at the 6th, anyways, I don't know. Well, if he's playing the 6, then I don't have too much qualms. But I don't know. Gravenberch is a question mark for me over there. I mean, Palmer, regardless of whatever we say, whether first half of the season he did well or no, he still carries Chelsea. Even if he's not even scoring or assisting sometimes, he's very dangerous. You can't do a lot without Palmer. So him being there, as I said, the whole season, this season now, it hasn't really been one of the best EPL seasons. So as for the front three, Salah is a Kuna Day bench in Buemo in. In Buemo Day in for me. So, well, yeah.
What about Newcastle? Them are fullbacks. Livramento then Lewis Hall.
If you can't decide which one should be there, then it means you are just trying to pick for the sake of it. Because if you knew who was supposed to be there, you wouldn't be asking Livramento or this person. If you knew the person was supposed to be there, you would be able to mention the name. You're not going to mention Livramento or this guy.
Anyways, please, so I'll finish. We go move on. I'll finish. We go.
I'm having 3 right backs ahead of
Make we move on. It choose Vanguard. If you give him a chance, go on, sir. So basically, the Champions League, we are moving on into the second legs. Last week, we saw PSG beating Arsenal 1-0 at the Emirates, which was kind of like a sucker punch for the Arsenal fans because it felt like it took something away from them. You know, after the Real Madrid match, there was a lot of motivation, a lot of momentum behind the Arsenal challenge for the Champions League. Because obviously, if you beat Real Madrid 5-1 on aggregate, you are very well justified in believing that you can win the Champions League. And then you go and face PSG at home, you lose 1-0. Suddenly, you can see, and I've seen a number of them even giving up. But there are also others who have obviously not given up because, for obvious reasons, they were missing Partey, who is a key part of the midfield. Like, there's still reason to be hopeful going into the second leg. So let me start with Corey. How do you feel about the defeat to PSG last week? And what do you make of your chances of beating them in the second leg in Paris? Because this season, I think PSG have only lost 1 game at home in all competitions.
How do I feel about the defeat? Oof. Very low key. I expected it even more than the Madrid one because I felt as though after the Madrid, it was the content was sweet, everything was nice and positive, and then when this PSG game was coming up, I was like, everyone is like, but we beat PSG already. You know, earlier in the season we go few score them. I was like, listen, first of all, that game did not have cover. It did not have Dembele. You had Partey. They had just signed it was a different time. This time when they can't play, see, they start the game, he check like them are wingers, then sit Gatorade, then soak the Gatorade, put them but see, energy I said then Timberway also for where I see also for day no Charlie, also for no sit up. the first 10 to you see, you know, the sit top now Kvaratskhelia just the run at time, Charlie. And so me after like 5 minutes, I was like, you know what, I can't deal with this. Why I just quenched the game because the way that they attack my boys, it be like if my son he did the way that they beat up. I couldn't watch it. So as you say, the score the good one, I say, oh, Charlie, it shall be well. Well, I just quenched the this thing. But on a more serious note, I think they played maybe they played into the occasion too much in their head. Which and I feel as though that one to be maybe Champions League experience or something, but I feel as though they almost hyped it the way Real Madrid hyped Remontada. That's how much I felt as though Arsenal hyped this game online. And I felt as though Charlie, we go there, but Charlie Beck could play the game. You know, if the goes in the year for the field top. How do I feel about us in the second leg? If Dembele doesn't play, and literally every player has to have the freaking game of their lives. It has to be on level par with the Madrid at home performance, else they should forget about it. About the Parc des Princes winning the Charlie, once you've done the bet about, I feel as though you should have the capacity to go anywhere and go and beat the people. There's no excuse. Like, you can't say, oh, this place was different. And you go to one of the hardest places in football. This is no different. So I don't want to hear any excuses. If you want to go and play Champions League final and you want to win it, go and beat PSG. It not be long thing. Nobody gets to the Champions League final by sympathy or they played the best football, so they should be there. No, it be the goals they take you go there. As Barca learned, they start the game, no, they shake them. My eye clear. You say, hey, y'all feed this. So if they want to go and beat, if they want to go and play the Champions League final, you have to go there and absolutely trump there. Right now, party day. I don't really think that's gonna make that much of a difference because they're hyping that thing a bit too much. And party did this game we go play Bob Martin ain't no place on. Wait and give you what they so bro. I don't really have confidence. I checked out after that goal went in at PSG. I checked out because I know the mindset they have and how they go on to next game. Though they're coming to hype here, we can do it and things. But Charlie, there's too much bottling there's too much bottling aftertaste in my mouth for me to say anything good about them because they Charlie just do the freaking job, but then catch them then in terms then or next season attire. So what they want to make them do. But I don't really get confidence.
Crack, what do you make of Arsenal's chances against PSG? Do you think they can overturn the deficit?
No.
Oh man. Why you answer the question like
that? Nah, practice they kill me, bro. He said no. No explanation. Crackers, you go like explain or you go left out for them and move on.
You left out for them.
Even the way he gets some disgusting face for him.
No,
like, why you asking this question?
No, I'm tired of Arteta. I'm tired. My agenda is Arteta. I'm telling Arsenal fans that, look, Arteta is one of those coaches that sets the team up, that is setting the team up for another coach to come and take over and push over the hump. Arteta is not the coach to take Arsenal over the hump. That guy is tactically inept. If plan A not the job, plan B not the. Look, forget my against and all those things. I actually wanted all English teams to be in the finals because La Liga people, they bought. I want Chelsea to be in the finals. I want United and Spurs to be in the Europa finals. I want Arsenal to be in the final because La Liga fans, they ball over the years, right? But English teams have been doing well, but like they go under the radar. But look, Arteta Shan, Arteta Sha. Like, there's no two way. Arteta Sha. Like, you guys see, say the guy they stand the touchline. The guy didn't do anything innovative. He didn't change anything. As Partey know the way they play Merino plus this one. Look, it got to a time PSG was flat. You had to go all out. Zinchenko go play midfield. You needed to attack. Whatever you go do, look, what teams do is they game plan against most of your first 11. Raheem Sterling is a stone that you rejected. Bro, the guy get experience at least. Throw him in. If you know a game go throw Raheem Sterling in, throw in one area or whatever that small boy in. Do something different. But defender for defender, nah. Defender for defender, nah.
He play PS5. He play FIFA. If he serve right by them,
I don't get it. Me,
you know they change formation. You know they see
this guy bring him for inside. It didn't fucking make sense. Because if PSG wanted to kill the game, they would have killed the game. The right back.
White. Ben White.
As Timber no be fit safe. Where or you take him for obvious reasons, whatever reasons. Bro, go all out attack. You they play home. Corey they talk about he won for Benabao. This season Benabao, Ibi Asanka, everybody they chop for inside. This season Ankasa, Madrid has been shit. So you know be say some fortress you go play for the way dominate then Shan Madrid Shan for there. But PSG, what you don't understand me say that Kravascalia or whatever, I mean the name there I don't mention. That Krava then buy alone takes two of your players because you know one-on-one you need somebody to cover. He will stretch you. Just pray that Dembele is 50% and you have a chance. But even with that safe,
pray say he no go play.
So if Dembele no play safe, do what be the other winger in himself? Do it. That boy will do it for you. Due will do it for you. And another thing, I remember saying this, that they have good ball carriers. These boys do well under pressure. And even when they lose the ball, they will be on you. Those small pesky boys. Never said the other guy, what we name? Vitinha. They will be on you. And another thing is that Partey can make you go put pressure on Partey. Partey be player where he calm things down. Partey no be player where you go play all out attack with him. Because right now your backs are against the wall, you go up inside. Where them counter be very sharp. They know how to pass, they know how to hold the ball. These are the two things that if Arsenal face team like that, it they worry them. Granted, my defense not really be the best, but keepers win things. You see how your keeper has brought you there. They also only have an equally good keeper. That keeper is actually world class. He's doing the same things this guy did for Madrid to win the Champions League 2 seasons ago. Couture. He's doing the same thing. And sometimes when you see it, you see it. I don't have hope in Arsenal going to do. If they do it, that's fine. But for your home, you know if you do it. And I hate the small club mentality Arsenal has. Like, they make so much of a big deal of this semi-final. Like the videos, the mini documentary. They're just like, bro, act like you've been there before. Well, you've not won it before, but act like you've been there before because you've gone to
be fair to them, they've not been there like 15 years.
The 10th semi-final in the history. How can they act like they've been there before?
But if I say act like you've been there before, you are not a small club.
I know what he means.
Right?
Behave
and
like
that extra thing to put extra pressure on the players. Bro, this not be like some do or die thing where I like relax. Arteta no reach. Arteta no reach. Guys, come. I see some video. Arteta to talk to the fans. Come here. Master, all these things no need. Kill them for your home. Why no need? PSG could have easily won 4-2, 4-1 and kill the first leg. And mind you, them are there to then go get chances. I remember Arsenal fans saying that, they already scored them for groups. I said the time you scored them for group stage, they better not play some of the match. Then they not also buy Krava.
Wait, then they no settle. That guy settle finish.
Yeah, and that guy is a game changer. That guy alone He's a game changer. So, well, Arsenal fans can be optimistic, but my answer just to Smiley, no. That'll be all.
Van Gelder.
First of all, I remember telling Arsenal fans that they should be very wary of PSG's midfield. That contest wasn't close. And it's funny because I actually even forgot Fabian Ruiz too for the game. That game at the Emirates was a flogging, a midfield flogging. And if it wasn't for how wasteful Bakula and bro, I just want to tell the whole world, say Ramos, he goes straight into Agolu 11. Straight. Kawawa informed me, yes, he say, he there inside. Right now, we move players go bench. If he be the striker for Agolu 11. Because what he did, see, that chance, but
But Ramos, you know better pass the small boy. Ramos, you know say better.
Bakula, yo. Brandon Bakula, there.
This one
And
to
the guy
it
came
pay. This one to them pay him.
Yeah, bro. And the guy they game against Liverpool for Park the Prince. Charlie, the chances is small. But look, Arsenal have their full complement of midfield coming Wednesday. So I do expect that they will play much better. I'm not exactly sure what Arsenal's in a two-legged game, I don't know how they react to not defending a lead, but rather chasing one. More often than not, Arsenal prefer to be in a position where they are coming to the second leg with a lead, because their defense is so good they can stifle any attack.
Charlie, Van Gelder, this thing that people they talk, their defense is so good. Their defense. See, I keep feeling as though people are still living.
Their defense is not. Their defense is not
Gabriel.
that good. Their defense
It's not great, man. It's not great.
Nope,
the kind of goals that we concede. It's sus, man.
A problem.
Like some of those goals, you're just like, bro, this is a freaking professional team. What kind of freaking goal is that? Like, it's
Also,
not
are
that
we
great.
not
You consider
glossing over the fact that Gabriel is out for the rest of the season, and how that
It doesn't
affects
matter.
Arsenal?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You see, I agree with Crack in this regard, because if there's any team that should have no complaints about defense, it's Arsenal. No one has spent more money on defenders than them.
every transfer window, then they buy defender. Just be this January we stand collect the checkbook. We say you're not going to allow any more defenders. I was like, they go sign
lost the game. Arsenal lost the game due to lack of attack. Not be defense matter.
Yeah.
It be lack of
Freaking
attack.
spineless
That coach no get
attack.
sense.
Martinelli.
That coach no get sense.
And Trossard. See, Martinelli, that disappointed Brazilian. Me, I go talk to you. I go talk to
No
you.
matter how
Brazilian,
bad
they come
Raheem
from
Sterling, no
Nicaragua.
matter how bad Raheem Sterling is, no matter how bad Raheem Sterling, sometimes experience need. Throw him in at the point. They didn't game plan for him. Throw him in. You didn't have anybody.
Because I remember there was a point that PSG.
But Charlie Sterling like that one, like they make defender come the back.
Are you going to like pay some 5 million and keep up?
You see, that be why. That be how
how
sometimes. Let me tell you, that be how sometimes you put on the see this
Or
thing.
if he can't win
Like,
some penalty.
It gets to a time, man.
Yeah,
You
never
need
know.
that experienced
true.
player. It gets to a time.
To
You
cause
never
chaos.
know.
Mhm.
to cause
Like
chaos.
see, he hasn't
I
lost
agree
his
with you,
space.
though.
His decision making way makes some way still, but
And-
he hasn't lost his space. He can still
and he
worry
would
Yeah,
have
about
he's
played-
lost it. He's lost it.
Like,
He's
you
lost
had
it. He's
no
lost
one-
the pace.
He's lost it, but he will still be faster than what be the captain
Yeah,
name?
like
What be the captain name? PSG.
Odegaard.
No. PSG the captain.
no, be
Oh,
Odegaard.
Smiley. What
Marquinhos.
Marquinhos. I think.
See,
one
at the
on
point,
one,
at the
1v1. What be name? Sterling
He go
Marquinhos.
step
Bro,
up.
all day, every day, twice on
because
Saturday. He dey give am
Trossard no
penalty.
the seat up.
Free.
Trossard no seat up. Martinelli no seat up.
At some point, then he be star boy. He picked mine. Say, you know what? You poor all be bums. I guess I have to do this by myself. Then look, at the end of the day, Arsenal has to go into that game believing they can do something. Also, why did your coach play his entire starting 11 yesterday? I don't get. You
Because
go
right
play
now, if you not play the players, then we can't collect in second way. If you say
because right now
it
he's
didn't
3
chill for
points
them,
ahead
no.
of he's 3 points ahead of City, 4 points ahead of Chelsea.
Foolish team.
I,
They vex me, eh?
it be
In fact, Vanguard, I'm glad you brought this up because at this point, it's looking very possible that Arsenal might lose their grip on second place and they might also go out of the Champions League in the semi-final. So, just a small digression. Corey, how would you feel about your season if Arsenal were to end the season maybe third place and then either Tottenham or Man United were to win Europa? Like, how would you feel in comparison to their seasons? Would you feel like it's been a good season?
bro,
I
if
go
Tottenham
lost.
win,
Also who would you prefer to win the Europa? United or Tottenham?
that's how they
I go
declare.
lost.
That be the question where I want
I
ask
go
am.
lost.
As with the end, like that be the question I
But
want
who
ask
do I
am.
prefer to win that? I will always pick United over top. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that embarrassment of Tottenham winning a European title, even whatever it is, even before us. So that I know if you agree. If it's United, people make the same amount of noise we've heard all the time, and it's bans and stuff. But Tottenham, it go pay me. I don't necessarily have a, in terms of being ending up third is a very strong possibility, if not fourth. And to be honest, the second that we've held on, bro, the amount of players we've had out and out of form this season is kind of a miracle that we've actually been there for that long. I think it papers over, and I won't say papers over the cracks. Liverpool won the title by how many points? If I lose track, safe. But I think they've done well to be where they are. But being third is a strong possibility. How would I feel about that? Charlie, it not be me. I coach the team, and honestly, I don't have any defense for Arsenal anymore. Like right now, it's bring me a big trophy or fuck off. It's literally that simple. All the excuses that this every day ref not do something, give you a report. I'm tired of all that noise. Win a fucking trophy or shut up. Like everybody they wow win them a trophy. Win your you people go make
This is why they like choreo.
they
This
go
is why
make
they like
noise.
choreo.
They go make noise about the journey. This is every season, next season, every season. Ever talk this in Arsenal fans vex, but that nigga was the fucking lying. Because me say it touched me small. Cause I was like, Charlie, it's the truth. But what you if you do, you haven't won, and that's why I can't watch Arsenal. Like if Arsenal win Premier League or they win UCL, I don't fucking care anymore. Like at that point, I've seen what I want to see in this lifetime. I've been supposed to since 2024. I don't see major trophy. See, make I tell you something. At a point there, you retire. And me, I reached that point very early. So right now, I don't care about the losses and those. It's the same old Arsenal to me. Every time I talk, they say, "Oh, right now we change, we get that." I say you challenged 3 times, all 3 times you failed. Why you put not learn from planning? You know, you learn from your mistakes. You don't know say you need striker. You don't know say Jesus in need behalf. You put your like
Jesus now he no
planning,
good.
man.
First of all, he no good. He show you one season where he can't show clear
He
things.
showed us 6 months. It not be one season. He showed us 6. Even
I'm being generous. I'm adding
months.
preseason. I'm adding preseason.
So like, when did they get upset about certain things? Yes, ref the ball every game. Ref the ball somebody. This game.
This game, them thief. If you're suffering prayers, you know, make you get a penalty. If it clear penalty against
No,
Brasilia.
as that one,
Is it that you say this one? That's not fast on the water.
No. Oh, make her talk. I said,
sorry.
That Kvaratskhelia one, I didn't blame Kvaratskhelia. Say he not throw the body well. In the Premiership, that is a penalty.
All day.
Easily. Like they will even argue about it. VAR will do some 1 minute check, then tell you, say, oh, we'll be here. No, we will play the penalty for. So in that one, in the Champions League way, you see, in the whole damn no, it delayed the throw of the body by like half a millisecond. They give him instant quarter way for that, like it will be pen. But the way you do it, make it look some way. Either way, make them go win the big trophy or shut up. This we don't want any. I don't want to see any video. I don't want to see any motivational talk. Bring your in and then go and play the fucking game and win the game. Shut up.
See, may I just tell you this? If you post slack, make Tottenham beat United for that Europa final. Where you put come out. I don't want to hear any North London forever be again. If you make Tottenham win a trophy, not just any trophy, a European trophy before you, you're in big trouble. You're in big trouble. You are in very, very big trouble. This week we passed. If you pay me the black sheep for the English teams, if you pay Tottenham self win. Tottenham self then win. United go. We say, Athletic go slash United. Then go there, go snatch the chain. Come back to this. Then snatch the chain quick. Come back. Easy cry. Then you see this week with the week of right wingers. Yamal, Starboy, and my captain, your captain Harry. My captain, your captain Harry. Yeah. If the new Ronaldo, they play for them.
See. If Tottenham, look, anybody who wins a trophy here, it not be gimmicks. Like I'll like a trophy. Like if you're going to win like a cup competition, it not be gimmicks because you played people, you beat people to get there. Like it wasn't handed to you by some like league. If you did draw your match and people they share, you see things change. Cup game, if you beat me, make you proceed. So if you go win, man, whoever they put in front of you, you beat. So if you win it, you deserve it. If you don't, you also deserve it because you didn't beat what was put in front of you. So I say, go win the trophy or shut up.
So anyway, moving on, Barca Inter. Inter put in a very spirited performance against Barca last week, drew 3-3, and now they take Barca to their home, where they haven't lost in 3 years in the Champions League. For 3 years, Inter have not lost at home in the Champions League. So it looks like Barca faced a very, very tall uphill battle.
See, from what I see, I know what will make you end. See, Barcelona have the best player in the world in their team. Forget what anybody. You see the way then they lose 2-0, he just sit up say, you know what? If you will play me, I go play. 2-1. He sound do some. He lets somebody be 2-2.
So, speaking of what Van Gaal, we actually really need to speak about this boy a little bit and his numbers. What he's doing is not normal, though.
It's not normal.
It's not normal at all. And what he does on the field, it almost feels as though, like, it is sits back, they hold pad. Then it is see the game from a different angle.
He sits up straight.
And he does certain things that, like, you don't ask me they play ball key times, they try finesse ball. Every time they try, they try finesse ball, then you go try, then it don't go work. So this be harder they do up. Dude, the guy does it the way you think it's going to happen. The way they enter net.
Smart.
And he's doing this on the biggest stages of the world at 17.
God, sorry to cut you, but that boy has a signature pass at 17. Do you know what? You see?
Messi wasn't doing these numbers at 17. CR7 was not doing these numbers at 17. Mbappe wasn't doing these numbers at 17.
Mbappe,
stop
Mbappe,
it there. Stop it right there.
Make you not move to Kylian.
Don't go there.
Kylian at 17.
No.
You see, you people they do
Kylian
this
at
thing.
17. Relax.
Look, let me tell you something.
Relax.
I understand all the hype for Yamal. Like Yamal, they play ball. Yamal, they do things. My brother, are people forgetting young Mbappe at Monaco? What he did in the Champions League, the knockout stages.
Forgotten.
The youngest player to score in 4 knockouts. Like, bro, why people they forget all these things? Like, Yamal is doing it because Yamal is playing in Barcelona.
They set agenda.
Sorry.
It goes dash, then crack go.
You let me before you go set this agenda.
One thing I would say is that Mbappe, a lot of the things Mbappe did in the Champions League knockout stages, he had entered the 18th stage of his career. He wasn't 17 throughout that period. He was 18, I think, throughout those knockout stages where they knocked down Man City and all of those. So it's like there's some overlap. Yamal, this is his second full season as a 17-year-old.
Then last year, 16 and a half, 16
He,
quarters.
he turned 17 on the day before the Euros final.
And crack. Exactly. We have to give. Let's take it back throughout the whole season.
Me, I dey fear for the guy.
National team.
Me too.
You
100
say
games
you
at
fear
17.
And
You
it's
say you
not
fear
for-
for him.
He
Yeah,
can
lot
burn
of
out.
with you.
Can burn out.
I
injury.
see. I see an Ansu Fati
It's too much.
coming up again.
Yeah, it's too much.
I don't think it's not Ansu Fati, largely because the talent gap be big. It be just too big. But I see something like Saka, where
I mean, Fati pre-injury was really good.
he
Was
wasn't
devastating.
that good, man. I don't want to hear this.
Hey.
He was good, but he wasn't that good. Fati be this in 11. They play
Have
like
you
Tariq
forgotten?
George.
They gave him Messi's number 10 right after
I
Messi.
don't hear
As an
Masa,
18-year-old.
Fati no. See you put the act like we know. See Masa, the boy Yamin
Ansu,
they play.
Hey, stop that. We are not comparing to Yamin. That's the mistake you are doing. You see, this thing all people they do. No, you are comparing the guy to. Look, don't compare people to Ronaldo and Messi. Don't compare young players to Yamal. It's as simple as that. Like if you do that, you go ruin people the my legacy and what they've done.
But
They
shit on them.
have
Ansu,
arguments.
like don't do that.
it's an,
Exactly.
but
Like,
it's, you
Ansu
see, the
at
problem
that
is
time,
that it's an.
Ansu
problem
at
is that
that
it's an-
time was a kid, a young monster. Let's not do this.
I'm not saying
Let's
he
not do
wasn't
this.
good.
He
I'm
was
just
down
saying
to
that
carry Barcelona after Messi.
I
Pre-injury,
I
Ansu.
Adebab you. But my point be say, one, I don't think he played as.
Masa, I remember Boyan
Had he played the time he go injury, then he play 100 games. I don't know. The time he go injury, then he play 100 games.
He had played 86
Barca-
La Liga games.
He has played exactly.
See.
And at that time too, they no Barca had
How much
didn't
and
have
how
to
much for Spain?
rely on him
Because-
like Yamal.
Because I want to, you see, the problem is, you see, it's an inevitable comparison you will make. Because one, they both broke through from La Masia and played for Barcelona. One even got the privilege of playing with Messi a little before Messi departed. That be why, and because he was performing when Messi was there, it became the obvious that as Messi left and this our kid from La Masia is doing well, then let's hand over Messi. Bro, let's not forget, Yamal, when Yamal came in, Xavi, they make it, they do small, halftime.
I think you are mistaken. We are not comparing them. We are not doing that.
But
You are the
I
one
know you're not
comparing
comparing them, but I'm saying that the problem is that it's an inevitable choice to compare. You don't have a choice. You must.
No, you don't have
Because-
to compare. The guy
Why
is
not?
alien. Why you compare anybody to Yamal? That's my point.
See,
do that.
me, if they, me, then I didn't
So
hear the
I have
Barca
another
fans-
question. Wait. Else, this will go back and forth. I have another question. So why say, let's take the top clubs in the world. Why say Barcelona pay? No, not. I don't want to say Barcelona pay. Why say them they get that madness player every time? What
It
did the
It's a
academy side
combination of
selection?
factors, bro.
We
It
did
be-
and they find the madness. You see, like which other player? I don't want to say, other players they jump from club to club, youth club to youth before they hit at like 18, 19 before they come
His-
out. This
his
nigga
direct
came out
comparison is
from
unfortunate.
Kiki, from La Masia,
It's unfortunate. Corey, it's
Gavi,
unfortunate.
Pedri. Why?
It's unfortunate, but his direct comparison, for instance, in the mode you are looking for, is Saka.
Mason
Been
Greenwood.
been an Arsenal his whole life, and I'm only saying it's unfortunate not because I don't think Saka is good. This is a pure zero. This is a pure zero versus Messi thing. One, they work very hard. Don't be saying you don't be talented. You will work very hard. The other one, as the Messi take and we baptize him like this, no, all of a sudden transfer in Paris or give up. The thing that boy was doing at the Euros at 16.
That was crazy.
My what's name? Masa. I watched the Euro final. They watched the game like this. I said, no. This boy is not 17. They have to test him. FIFA for go do that MRI scan, check him bone. Then they fake his age.
They funny me safe.
But that kid,
The man they ride the wave.
bro. I don't
You don't
know.
know say in Loins if we produce such funds.
See, Barca fans, then they say Lamine Yamal probably go first like, oh, happy birthday to Yamal Imomi. Barca fans in the comment, we the young striker. One more, one more, one more. Charlie, see, Inter are good, and it's not like I still expect Inter to go through, but you can't game for this. It's like he has a signature move, a signature pass, and it always comes off. It's like Iron Robin. You know that as he's got the ball, they come cutting where he go bend, but you know if he stop that cutting, you know if he stop the bend. It be the same thing that Kidi do. You know when Yamal gets the ball, he's going to run at you and try and beat you. His brain is so big; he has like 5 ways, 6 ways. If you try one, work. Next time, will do the same thing.
As much as you say Barca have a good chance of going through just because of the players they have. I mean, Rafinha's having an amazing season. Some of the numbers, like 60 goals and assists this season, is a bit ridiculous. Goal he scored. It's and he everything. Apparently, right now he has the best technique in the world in terms of striking the ball. I didn't know that one to be stat, but right now everything boys they talking anything they hype them up players, but either way they're still producing on the park. But what Inter go do them for them at home now, I didn't expect it. I expected Barca to come out 1-0, 2-0, take go Inter, but Inter counted. They should say, Charlie, if you fool, they should say Barca have a defense, brother. They were just cutting through them with through passes anyhow. And they were actually running past them on certain occasions. Like, I was actually really impressed with Dumfries. And Mkhitaryan said, shocked me. Now they give some power. I said, hey, Mickey, you this. I don't know.
Olu. He covered the most distance in that game.
Yeah, I was really impressed. Like, I was pleasantly surprised. But Inter not losing a game at home for 3 years in the UCL. You know when people have records like that, breaking it is hard. Like, because at that point it's almost spiritual. Like then get something where it just they help them every single time get across the freaking line, and you're just like, why? You go play all your ball that day. Every ball your striker go play, go whack back, or you go just wide, or the keeper just go tip up. You're just like, is this guy having the game of his life or what? Like, what is going on?
They call him soon.
So I think that record is something to behold, and they showed in Barcelona they can also defend it. If Yamal or Rafinha not build Barca out, they struggle. They struggle a lot. And Lewandowski is not the player he used to be. He'll get you a goal with a good finish and everything, but he grew. He grew. Wow.
Barca fans will tell you that their left back, Alejandro Balde, will be back for this game.
Apparently, he's missing the game. Oh.
Charlie, then go give him elephant juice.
the horse placenta, no.
Then give him. Either Lewandowski or then give them. Then give them.
But I still see Inter being the annoying Inter and coming out of this game 1-0.
Or 2-1. Something.
Or like 2-1. They will take some fucking scoreline. They cross the finish line.
My heart, they tell me, say Inter will win this game. But after seeing what Yamal did, I just can't write Barca off. Like, it's so hard for me now because...
Don't forget, they've also seen what he's done.
Fair enough, but who did? It's not like they have a better left back than DiMarco. Unless they can't play the nastiest haram of all haramis. He run it back to Tony Pulis, go correct something for Tony Pulis. They go to Thomas Tuchel. They go see Charlie. He go see all the haram imams. Then collect the map notes. Then take them. If not, a car between
Inter Milan and Barcelona, who looked like scoring the easiest in the game?
and even in spells, because at some point, bro, Barca were just cutting them open like hot knife through butter.
Exactly. So when you watch the match, it's like Inter converted most of their what's the name?
Chances.
They converted most of their chances, right? But Barca created more when Barca looked more dangerous. Barca's defense is suspect because of the highlight and all, but this like come on, like I don't think it's a write-off that Barca can beat Inter Milan at home. I don't think it's
I'm not
far-fetched.
saying it's a
I
write
don't
off.
think
I'm
at
just
all.
saying that my heart tells me that Inter go win, but my head, based on what I saw, tells me that it's going to be closer than we actually think it might be. It
Yeah,
might just be
I agree with you because
0-0 till
Yamal,
64th minute. Then
Yamal,
one
Rafinha,
one one
can,
Yamal dribble go ball. Then that be all.
it's hard to contain the boy because he can play in the middle, he can play from the wings, he can give it up line breaking pass, he can shoot, like he can chip, like he can do everything. Left, right, he can do everything. Turn
And
you,
play long
like
range shots
disgrace
too.
you,
Long
like
range
do
shots.
exactly, he can do everything. And you have one of the most informed attackers in the world right now, Rafinha. He too, it's like anything he touches turns to gold right now. Right? And then you have this guy that can pop up and score at any time.
Fox in the
Uh, uh,
box. Olmo.
this
Danny
boy,
Olmo.
what be name say? Almost every day. This guy, they talk about the one he scored my first goal save. What be name?
Torres. You know me, Torres.
Yes,
Ferran.
yes, Fernando Torres. Yeah, you understand? Like, Charlie, me
It
Inter
will be
go fit
tough
take
game.
set pieces and things score Barca because Barca no be they no get the height, they no get the strength when it comes to set pieces and that's why don't freeze them, they bully them like that. If Inter rely on that, yeah, they can do that. And their counter, they can. Because Barca to that highlight be nonsense. But Charlie, how me that Barca team, then the ball. If they have their back against the wall, they can still come back at any time. Unless it be 90 something minutes. So it's going to be a
Charlie,
difficult
the
game.
coach
But
good. The coach good.
I personally want Inter to make it to the final.
Quick predictions. Crack, make us start with you.
Yeah, I'm actually going for 2-1 Inter Milan.
2-1 Inter. Corey,
1-0 Inter.
1-0 Inter. Vangelda.
2-1 Barca.
I'm going 1-0 Inter. Very strong defensive display. Then they come channel the spirit of 2011. Come do a repeat of what happened. So, Charlie, Arsenal PSG predictions. Okay, Vangelda. When they start
2-1 PSG.
2-1 PSG. Corey.
I don't have to be positive, right? I don't have to be all, the whole. Fucking hell, man. 2-0 Arsenal.
Crack.
1-0 PSG. That be what you go pay no. Abachi.
I will go for 2-0 PSG. We've come to the end of this episode. We've come to the end of this episode. If you haven't done it already, please follow us on our social media pages: Twitter, Instagram, ATW Podcast, GCR, TikTok, After the Whistle, YouTube, After the Whistle Podcast. And we are still available on all the podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you can find podcasts, we get it. So, Charlie, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us. And as always, ATW dominates the conversation.